Guys. So today we did a trading session, and I was actually at in a men's fellowship tonight, so I wasn't able to capture or do a breakdown of the charts as I normally do. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of give you guys the profit margin, show you guys the profit margin. So today I got 33%. We only had one trading session today, and in that one session today I got about 33% right now on my bottom trade and 32% on my top trade. Excuse me. As you see here on my bottom, we entered at 21. We entered the trade at 2051. So at about 8:55, about 20:55, 8:55 tonight, we entered the trade and we exited the trade at 9:43. So this trade took us about just about an hour, let's say 49 minutes or so. Now, in that time frame, in this position that I at the bottom here that I got 33.47%, you see my realized profit on this position was $622,297. Now, the top position here, my top position here, I entered the market at 2055 as well. So I entered the two trades just back to back, not too far from each other as far as the time. And you can see also the exit of both trades was about the same time. One was 21:43:31. The other one was 21:43:39. So I exited both my trades back to back at the same time. So on my first trade position, my first position, this was not done today. This was done on the 19th. So we're just looking at the 20. So for today's trading position, you'll see I have a total of 622,297 in this position, and in my lower position, I have $48,603 in today's trade. Now, I tell you the secret why I do two trades. Right? It's really simple, but I'll get to that in a moment. That has yielded me in a balance total in my account of now $3,209,150.84 since for the month of February. And this is a good start to the year. Keep in mind we ended with 2025 with 5-figure days, and we basically took our time in 2026 through January. I didn't make a lot of trades in January, but I did make some trades in January, and we were able to get to 214,000 on another account in January. Let's see what's happening here. Who is this one? Oh, somebody else is posting their profits. This is Mary. This is one of our team members here who's also trading with us, and we're going to see what her profits are for the day. I asked her to please post in the group, and she sent it to me. You guys can see that, right? That's $579,481. She's now up to. You got to give a heart on that. You got to give a love on that. You got to put a love on that, but it's not in the group though. I asked her to put it in the group, but I'm gonna please post in group. Please post in group chat because I want to share it. I want to share it with everybody. That's something that you got to share with everybody online in the group chat, right? You got to share that. You just got it. You just got it. So this is the total balance here, but let's break down the account. So in my checking account right now, I have about 59,500. My savings account, I have a standard $100,000 in my savings account, and in my brokerage account, it's broken down into $3,049,650.84. So that's really what my balance looks like. So the 302 that you see here is broken down over my three accounts: my checking, my savings, and my money market account. And these are the balances of each account. So far, I was told you guys that by Sunday I would be at about 3 million, and I'm just at the 3 million mark by Sunday. I believe Sunday night we should have a trading session Sunday night. Um, Monday, I'm not sure how many trading sessions we're gonna have Monday, but I know early next week we're gonna have another well session. But I'll let you know this, by the end of my next trading session, I'll be over $4 million on this account. So each trading session now, I'm averaging $1 million per trade. At $1 million per trade and 1 hour per trade, I'm now averaging $1 million per hour to end the year. I'm sorry, to end the month, or better yet, to start the year, because this is my birth year, this is my birth month. And what do I mean by that? So most people start the year on January, right? And it's a standardized clock that is used for everyone. However, based on my life cycle, my year starts on the day of my birth, and it continues from there until the next day of my birth. So my birthday was on the 10th. Today is the 20th. So between the 10th of February and the 20th of February, I've gone from $10,000 a trade to $1 million a trade. Because yesterday I was at 2.1, 2.15, and then I got it up to 2.5. And now I'm at 3.2. So this is what I'm talking about. God is good. I can't make this up. But you'll see the numbers. And there's something I said a long time ago. I repeat it for you, so maybe you'll know. It goes like this: I'm a billionaire, the fastest billionaire in history. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me abundantly. Cash flow billionaire. I'm healthy with longevity. Money, smart mind, crypto, AI is my legacy. So it's something I repeat to myself. I'm a billionaire, the fastest billionaire in history. I'm a money magnet. Money comes to me abundantly. I'm a cash flow billionaire. I live healthily, wealthily, with longevity. I have a money smart mind. AI, crypto, and finance is my legacy. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using AI, crypto, and finance right now to build a legacy to become the fastest billionaire in history. And you guys are going to be watching along the way, because I'm going to document this account all the way up to the journey to $1 billion. So you guys are going to see me do it with this brokerage fund, because we're going into a new year. We're going into a new world. And wouldn't it be crazy if that's getting done between now and the next 6 months? Think about the way this is going so far. If in 1 month I'm now at the point of $1 million an hour, and I said $1 million an hour, it seems like it's false, right? Because in my trade here, you see that it's not really $1 million, Jason. It was only $622,000 that you made for the hour. But if you add the 622,000 plus the 48,000, let's do the math on that. 622 plus 48, so that's 660, 690. That's roughly. Let's see, that's 690. Say about 697, $698,000 right there. No, that's actually 40, 50. Yeah, that's about 698,000. Let's call it that. Or six no, 658,000. 658. It's around $658,000. Give or take a few. 668,000 or something like that. 669. Anywhere about that. So it's not really $1 million, right? It's not really $1 million in the hour. And I'm not talking about it to brag. I'm asking you to stretch your imagination for a second. If you have an opportunity to grow and change your life, would you do it? But I tell you what, if you don't change, nothing changes, right? But I promise you this: if you change, I had my friend, my mentor Jim Rome say, everything will change. Listen, guys, that's my time. I just want to take the time to kind of, I didn't, like I said, I wasn't able to put together a full training on all the trades that took place. or the trading session itself tonight, but I want to kind of just break down what the trades were and what the market. This is what the chart looks like now. So this is what that chart actually looks like right now. Let me go into the chart for like 1 minute before I end this. That dark pepper is here with me. So as you see right now, we entered the market. We entered in here. So we came in. Our trade took place here. This is where our trade took place. About here. Our trade took place about here, because we entered in the market here. We had this initial push down, and then we built the resistance. We came back up. It fell down. It gave us a lot of profit. Came back up. It worked all the way back against us. So this is the movement of the market. I believe we came out here. I think this is where we came out at about 39%, 35%. 35% here is where we came out, right? And look at this, right after we exited the market, right? Guess what the market did? It did the build up, but it made another wicked drop. So if we'd held that position, chances are we would have gotten maybe another 40 or maybe 20% on that, right? But guess what? It's about not being greedy. Because if we stayed in that position and wanted to hold it, guess what? The market would have just built up and tricked us again, because it went up and came back to the same point, and it went up and came back to the same point, and guess what it's been doing? It's been working against you ever since. So would you have taken some profit between here where the market is? Well, let me get to here where the market is right now and where we entered the market before? It's around the same point. Because if you think of, we exited the market here, and this is where the market is currently right now, you're not really getting much difference. And that's the difference. So when you're making a trade and you're entering a trade, sometimes you have to use strategic planning in the entire point. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys, how the breakdown of the chart was. But yeah, it's a good day. And I'm going to end it there. You know exactly who this is. Jason Miller, Llewellyn, and check the spell. And listen, again, guys, remember, your purpose on this earth is not to please me, nor is it to fulfill some unfulfilled emotional parent childhood need. Ain't no mystery, guys. Check it, the history. Let everyone be proud of their very own deeds. God bless, God's best, and as always, Godspeed.